Hi, this is Rick Gray. I want to talk for a minute about the number one factor that determines your success. The most important thing. If you said, Rick, is it reading books? What is it? What is it that I can do to ensure that I'm going to be successful? This is the number one factor, and it's your environment and associations. Who you're around. Who do you spend your time with? Who do you read books of? Who do you listen to podcasts? Who do you actually spend personal time with during your daily life? But your environment and associations is the number one factor on the direction of your life and how successful you're going to be. When I was a kid, so I was born in 1970. When I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and they still say it now, but back then it was a really big slogan, was knowledge is power. Right? Knowledge is power. We have to know things, know information. Well, the internet came out in the mid-90s, so my mid-20s, and now knowledge is everywhere, right? We can find out anything we want to know. It's amazing to my kids to think I used to tell them stories about learning about a carburetor or how does a differential in a car work. Well, I'd have to go to the library and find a book on it if I was lucky enough, or maybe talk to somebody's mom or dad who knew something about cars. Well, nowadays my kids can look it up on YouTube in 10 seconds and watch a complete video on exactly how anything works. It's just amazing the world we live in today. But interestingly enough, when I was a kid, there was problems in the world. We had, famine. People didn't have enough food to eat. We had starvation. We had drug problems. We had abuse problems, domestic violence. Guess what? We still have all those things. Even with the advent of the internet, and information is freely available to basically everybody on the planet practically, we still have addiction. We still have abuse. We still have depression. We still have famine. We still have people who are hungry. Why do we still have all these problems if knowledge is power? Because knowledge is not enough. Yes, knowledge is powerful. I'm not going to get me wrong and say that it's not. Having knowledge and information is powerful. But what's more powerful is who you're influenced by. Who are your influences? What environment are you in, and what are the associations around you? That is the most important factor. If you can't physically get around the right people, spend time reading their books, listening to their podcasts, going to their Zoom calls, going to their seminars. Get around positive people. There's 3 questions my mentor Jim Rohn used to say all the time were the 3 really most important questions in life. Number 1 is, who am I around? So I would encourage you to make a list. Just think about this. Who am I around? Who am I around? Make a list of people you spend time with on a daily basis. Question number 2, what are they doing to me? What is their influence? What is their effect on me, in other words? Are they a positive, encouraging, inspirational figure in my life? Or are they a negative energy drainer, life sucker? What are they in my life? What are they doing to me? What have they got me reading? What have they got me listening to, watching, thinking about? What are our conversations like? Is this a positive influence, a neutral influence, or a negative influence? What is their effect on me? That's question 2. And then question 3 is that okay? Is their influence on me okay? Sometimes it is. We want to look for and try and get around positive, encouraging, and challenging influences in our life. People that make us better. Spend more time around people like that. And we want to spend less time around people that are negative influences. So you have 2 options. If they're a positive influence, spend more time with them. Please go to their seminars, read their books, get around them physically, or get around their materials and their ideas. But if they're a negative influence, you have 2 options. Limited association or disassociation. Limited association is spending less time. Some people you can spend a little bit of time with. I can spend a few hours with this person, but not a few days, right? Other people, you just have to disassociate from. It's just not worth keeping some people in your life if they're a negative energy drainer and they're going to suck the life out of you and the positivity out of you and the willpower. It takes a lot of energy and willpower, mental energy, to reach your goals. And you can go there faster with 100 people that want to go than with 1 stuck around your neck, right? So let's get rid of the negative energy drainers. It sometimes is a difficult decision, but disassociation might be the best choice. But what we're really looking for is expanded association with the right people. One of the things we're going to do on my group calls and my Zoom calls is we're going to have people in different markets across the country. We'll be talking about what works for them, and we'll be expanding our associations with people who are having success. That is hugely important. It's a big factor in your real estate and business career, as well as in your personal life. Who you're around, your environment and associations is really, really important.